a dish with D. That's me. Today's my birthday, and I thought I would share a vlog with you today. Got my happy birthday Starbucks. I don't go to Starbucks much, but I get my free one. And of course I get the venti. Just unsweetened. They don't have lemon there. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about, but okay. It's, you know, when we come to a birthday, it's always a day, for me anyway, of reflection of the past year, of the upcoming year. Like I don't like my birthday, if you don't know that about me. But I have to say, you guys have made it great. You know, all the wishes, and you just overwhelm me. So, and we've celebrated it several days. Last year the same thing, this year the same thing. So you've made me appreciate my birthday more. I don't know why I was never a fan. I think I don't like things that are about me. Yeah, I don't like Mother's Day. I don't know what it is about that I don't like to be celebrated. Don't know why. You think I would. I think because I sometimes put too much expectation on things, and maybe that's something I need to work on. You know, what I expect. And I don't expect anything, but I just feel, I don't know. I can never figure it out. And we're talking not from recently. When I was young, I didn't like my birthday. So it's not like anything new. Let's put that out there. It's been for when I was single and in my teens. I don't know. But that's not what we're here to talk about, my hang-ups on my birthday. Talk about reflection and looking forward. So this is a day that I look at the past, I look at the future. And I also want to put a challenge out to you. You know, your girl don't do challenges. I'm not a challenge lover because 9 times out of 10, you stop. It's something you, like, I did challenges at school. We would have this thing called the Clue Crew, chicks losing excessive weight. And we would meet there and we'd have these contests, and it's motivating for that short time. And then once it's over, it's done. So that's why I don't really like a challenge, because it's not something that you can do consistently. But what I wanted to do is, like, everybody's doing, I see people doing challenges. I don't do challenges this time of year, number one. Nobody following plans in the summer. I finally come to the conclusion that I don't lose in the summer, because I think it's this laid back lifestyle. I get by with a little help from my friends. I do. I just kind of coast through the summer, which even when I was in high octane weight loss mode, going for that, you know, at that point 2 years ago, I knew I wanted to hit goal. So you'd think I would have just banged it out. Nope, didn't lose anything over the summer. Maintained, which is fine. But I know September is an influx time on all weight loss plans. Tickle there. Because being a Weight Watcher member, we always had our influxes in September, right after Thanksgiving for some odd reason, and right of January. And even sometimes in May, people trying to get that weight loss off for getting that bikini on. I wouldn't wait till then. Yeah, I wouldn't wait till then. Sorry about that. The dog. Gosh, the dog would interrupt me. But I think of August as, you know, we're getting into fall, the cooler weather. We're not doing as much because summer is a busy time. You know, it's vacations, it's seeing family, it's just barbecues. But September is when we slow it down, and I really believe that's when a lot of us concentrate. So I'm expecting, you know, I thought, well, since it's a really big time, why not? I don't want to, I mean, I'll call it a challenge, but it's really not a challenge. The challenge is to follow the plan. That's it. I'm not asking you to drink more. I'm not asking you to walk more. I'm not asking you to change how you're eating. I'm just asking you to follow the plan. That's all the challenge is. Because you have to be consistent. Like, consistency in your weight loss journey is what gets you to goal. Not changing a different color, not doing keto, not becoming a vegetarian, not drinking 80 glasses of water a day, not walking 10,000 steps. It's consistency. Are you going to make and walk 10,000 steps forever? Probably not. Are you going to be drinking 80 ounces of water for the rest of your life? Probably not. So what I'm challenging you is to find your plan. Find your journey. And that's the challenge. Like, I drink tea. This is probably a big one. I'm not sure how many ounces this is, but that is probably my third drink. I've had probably 2 16 ounces already, and I have this, which is probably, I would guess, 24 ounces. I drink tea instead of water. Is that okay? Sure it is. Well, people say you shouldn't drink caffeinated beverages as water. Yes, they will. Is that true? Honestly, I don't know. I look at it this way. It's still a liquid. It still fills me up. It still makes me pee. That's what I look for in a beverage. So I find your beverage that works for you. Don't do something because somebody out there is saying you need to drink water, 80 ounces of water. Because realistically, and that's what I like to preach, realism, real life. Because drinking 80 ounces of water a day is not real life. Walking 10,000 steps a day is not real life. Now I'll put out there are people that do that, and that's wonderful if that's your thing. But I want to talk to people that it's not your thing. You know, should you move more? Absolutely. Should you set a goal? Goals are something for people that gives them something to shoot for. I'm not goal oriented. I could put a goal out there all I want. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it. I put things that I know I can maintain. So that's my challenge, is to create your journey and your way and lose the weight on your terms, because that, my friends, is the only way it's going to stay off. I preach it like I live it, because if I had to lose that extra 10 pounds that I got my doctor's note for, we'd still be here. Realistic goals, a goal weight that you can live with. That was a burp. Because let's face it, real Weight Watchers is not going to give you one. They're going to give you what the BMI chart says for your height and your age. The age, I don't know. I don't think it changes for any people. I think I'm the same weight range if I was 20 that I'm 55. So I'm not sure what the age has to do with anything. But they say it takes into consideration. I don't buy it. But there is a key. Do you want to sit there and struggle at an unmaintainable weight? You don't. Society will tell you, well, take me, that according to my BMI, I am still considered overweight. I'm not obese and I'm not morbidly obese, but I am still considered overweight. Does that bother me? No, because I know this weight I'm maintaining. I've lost 100. And at this point, 12 pounds, because I'm up a little bit. Was 16 at one point. But I fluctuate, but I'm still maintaining that loss. And if I don't lose that 4 pounds, is life going to end as we know it? No, it's not. It's fine. If I lose it, I lose it. And if I don't, I don't. But I'm not sitting here every day being miserable, being sad, being depressed, being melancholy because I can't eat something because, oh, I can't eat that because I don't want to gain a pound. No, realistically, I'll eat something if I deem it necessary. If I deem that I want it, I deem that it's necessary. I mean, there are a lot of things I used to deem that were necessary aren't anymore. But like, if I'm out of points and there's something that I want, depending on what the points are, I'll definitely have it, because to sit there and live your rest of your life under this stringent rule, it's not going to work. You can't live your life on a diet. And I say this all the time. We need to have the lifestyle mentality in order to achieve our goals. Will we achieve these goals tomorrow? No. Will we achieve these goals next week? No. Will we achieve these goals in 6 months? No. Well, yeah, a little bit of lose maybe. But I always say, take off that time limit, because that messes with us. Because when you hit that time limit and you haven't reached what you wanted to, you give up. Oh, I can't do it. I'm just not doing it. We have that give up mentality because we didn't do something that we set out to do in the time that we set out to do it. Does that make us failures? No. We all know that weight loss is probably one of the hardest things, at least in my opinion, to do. And it's like, and I feel a lot of us are food addicts. I consider myself a food addict. And is it hard for me to give up something that I'm addicted to? Sure it is. I can cut back, but and we have to eat. We have to eat to live. So how do we, live with our addiction? We just do it the best we can. Some days aren't always as good as they should be. You know what? You have to sit there and say, yes, I didn't make the best choices today. My next meal, I am back to on track. Because a lot of us will say, well, like if you screwed up breakfast, there goes the day. I'm just gonna eat what I want. Then you've really messed up. Then you've really add on calories and points that you didn't have to because you sat there and gave up soon. What you do is, all right, for lunch, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to have a nice low point lunch. I'm back on track for lunch, and the rest of the day follows. Dinner is the same thing. Yeah, you still might have a gain that week on the scale because maybe you had some kind of like stuffed French toast at a diner that had, you know, this high pastry cream and all. I'm just guessing. But so yeah, and sometimes when we're so stringent on our diets or our lifestyles, the littlest stray will have bad results. Oh my God, yes. If you sit there and you're on the diet mentality all week and you have something that's totally in plan, but it blows you up, yes, that happens to a lot of people because your body's not used to handling that kind of stuff. That's why I say moderation is great in every aspect of your life. So my challenge to you is if you want to come and try this, I mean, for some of us, it's the umpteenth time we've done this. How many times have I joined Weight Watchers? Too many times to tell you. But you have to keep trying because sometimes, one time I should say, one day it's going to hit. It's going to stick and you're going to be so motivated and so into the zone of this and you finally figured it out. And you're going to sit there and you're going to go through everything. You're going to put your time in, whatever time that may be. Do your plan your way because it's your lifestyle. And eventually you'll be sitting here next to me at the goal line and be like, why? I couldn't tell you why I'm here. I do not have an answer for that because I just stuck it out. And sometimes it's just sticking it out through the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because yeah, there's been weeks I've gained many times. Oh, many weeks in a row I've had binge weekends, you know, but I still keep trying because that's all we can do. And when you have the mentality that I've stumbled, but I will continue because that's what I need to do. I wouldn't be sitting here at this birthday if it wasn't for me being persistent. Because like I said, my doctor told me I'd be dead in 6 months. So I'm here to tell you that you can do it. You just have to try and keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. And here's another thing. You might not get to goal, but you're going to be way better than if you didn't try at all. Yeah, so say I stopped at 85 pounds lost. I still have 85 pounds off. That is still better than being where I was. Yes, it's not where you want to be, but think about where you were compared to where you are now. Your head's above all that. So don't ever forget how far you've come, not how far you have to go. We think about that all the time. Oh, I still have 30 pounds to lose, but you've lost 70. So would you rather be behind the 70 or in front of the 70? That's the mentality you have to have because you have to find the silver lining in this journey because you'll sit there and you'll just think of all the negative things. And we do that. We tend to look at the negative things. But I tend to lately, actually probably in the last year or so, since COVID, I think, I've learned appreciation for everything because when you're stuck here and you're put in this situation, you have to make the best of it because what's the alternative? You don't have one. So it's either make the best of a bad situation or just, and I wasn't anytime soon. So I just put a lot of work here into you guys in this channel and positivity. I'm not a very positive person, never was up until last year, but I had to go within myself and find that and share that because I think the world needs that. We're not used to this kind of, we're used to getting what we want. We have phones that give us what we want instantaneously. We walk around with the World Wide Web in our pocket. So we're used to things, and that was just so out of our comfort zone, out of our norm. We didn't know what to do. So some of us ate. I'm never going to sit there and tell you that was wrong. I can't, because that's how we cope. That was your coping mechanism, and it's either that or something worse. So if that's how you cope, that's how you coped. But now it's time to try to change it around. Is it going to be hard? For some of us, it's going to be near impossible. But doesn't mean you don't try. You keep trying and you keep trying and you keep trying. And if you need, I'm always here. I give these vlogs to show you, and I put my experiences out there so you could see that my journey wasn't roses and petals. I had a lot of dark days, lots of dark days. And there are dark days. Not everything is perfect. For some people it might be, but for the real ones, for us, yeah, no. It's nice. There's a lot of darkness. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot. It's a cathartic thing. And when you have this relationship with food for so many years, and what you depend on food for, like growing up Italian, food was everything to us. It's how we celebrated. It's how we mourned. It was encompassing everything. And my leader always says it shouldn't revolve around the food. It should revolve around the people. That's great in theory, but I know that not to be true because it is all about the food. And once I embrace that, because that's my truth, you have to find what your truth is. And my truth is, I have to learn how to embrace that and live with that. If I sat there and said, that's a lie. And when you're going on something that's not true, you don't have success. You don't. You have to embrace the dark side. And me, it was embracing how I can incorporate that love of food and that everything about the food into my everyday life. And that's what I did. And that's where this community sprung from. And the Tea with D and the Facebook group is all so connected, and that if you're not part of it, you should be, because there's such a good connection with everything and all the pieces fit. We do the glam squad. We chat about our day. We sometimes have breakfast in the morning and we get the day started. You just have to connect. And that's what the community Dish with D is all about. It's connecting people to these experiences, to the lifestyle, to what's around you. So I hope you join that. And we have a lot of new subscribers here on the Dish with D channel. I thank you and I welcome you, and thank you for hitting that subscribe button. You've done yourself a great favor. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of great people and a lot of great resources. Check out the old vlogs, check out the recipes, introduce yourself. You've made the great choice to subscribe, and I thank you. And if you know anybody that Dish with D can help, please share my channel with anybody, with a Facebook group, with a Zoom group, with your Weight Watchers community, with anybody, because we all just want to help each other. That's what it's about. It's about community, and it's about holding each other up when we need to. Sometimes you need a friend. You do. And that's what Dish with D is all about. So that is it for today for this. So if you want to join me in September for the challenge of following the plan, simple as that. But you have to follow the plan, and follow and make it your plan in a way. You can't change it too much, but there is tailoring, like the tea, I'm never going to condemn my mountain tea as their water. I'm not. But yes, so who's up for the Dish with D challenge? Leave your name down below. Say me and raise your hand. Let me know if I can count on you in September. I'm giving you these next few weeks to enjoy yourself, but when we come back in September, there's going to be some really good stuff coming. I'm not sure what, but it's going to be really good stuff. I'll think of some fabulous stuff, but we're going to get into this plan. We're going to dissect this plan, and we're going to do it together. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, like I said, leave your name below. Have a great rest of your day. We will dish another day, folks. Bye-bye.